All right, as always, here's the risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it, and you can lose all your money. Also, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only, and the live stream is not intended to copy my trades. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Morning, Vegas. Jim. Good morning, Tommy. Let's see what we have in store for this week. Morning, John. John, good morning. Real quick, we got a 50 tick bar chop right on the 0.25 dev and trying to get a breakout short. Simplicity is lining up. Actually, there was an actual entry back here. So let's see if it'll go. And the 30 tick is telling me that we had a little bit chop up here, but this bar closing down with this mini magnet tell me it could push short. But then if we look left, right here we have 4 clusters right in this little zone, this little area here. So that we would have to keep in the back of our head there. So I was just noticing that while everything was loading up. Hope everybody had a great weekend. See if we can get this count going in the profit. I mentioned on Friday that I had 3 50K accounts that were 12 ticks away from getting funded. Well, that afternoon I took a loss. So it's not 12 ticks anymore. It's about 35-ish, I guess. Still close, though. Good morning, Gilbert. We had some movement at the London session, but it looks like it kind of quickly died out. Only about an hour of movement. Looking at the 50-tick chart. Right here, we had the London Open. Run down, a little bit of chop. Run back up, and ever since then, just chop. One up, chop, one up, chop, one up, chop. So hopefully that doesn't continue through the entire pre-market. All right, so we had a little bit of a reset here on Simplicity. A little reset. Now it's trying to continue, so hopefully this continues short. Morning, Daniel. Switch this back here. It's been a weird year so far for pre-market. The entire year. Have always something going on. Now with the banking crisis that keeps going, it'll level out a little bit, then it'll pick up again. Markets just doesn't know where to go very often on pre-market these days. All right, now we're approaching those clusters to the left if we continue short on the 30 tick. Morning, Bill. Right here, as you can see, this wick just came down to about 927, which is right at the top of these clusters and mini magnet. Now, I mean, I just so you know too, I look at everything left, but this was a couple hours ago, right? This was like 3 hours ago, almost 2 hours ago. This area. So, because it's the first time really approaching it, I mean, I like to see how price responds when it gets down here. If it gets real hesitant, maybe throws up another cluster when we come back to it, things like that, then I'll consider this still a nasty mess. But if it just starts, because eventually, it can't just stay that way forever. Eventually it has to clean up. So I just kind of monitor it and see what it does as it comes back in, because this was a few hours ago. But you can see we have a cluster just formed here. It's not on the same price level, but it's pretty close. So it could be a fight to determine, if it wants to get back into that area. We'll see. Yeah, always something happening. Morning, Peter. That's also the benefit of targeting, having, going back to my 25 tick targets versus trailing pre-market and LRE. Because you could still grab, 25 ticks is only 5 points, or like 6.25. But, that's really nothing to grab in between some kind of levels and things. So volume's decent. It's at 90, almost 95,000. Liquidity looks good too. So not worried about those things. Just need the market to get to moving a little bit. Just trying to push down in there. Market keeps inching up closer and closer to that 13,000. This overnight it got all the way up to 12,984.50. So that's another thing. That's a big level, 13,000. If this continues short, we might get a settlement run before the open. All right, breakout bar confirmed. We do have a short 50 tick breakout bar, but we'll see. It was kind of rough looking left. Now we're definitely in those clusters to the left. So that's why I'm not taking a simplicity entry. It's real choppy. I'm not ready for a simplicity entry. I want this to go down further before I consider a trade. Do have so we technically have an entry back here. So pull back to this wall, but see, I'm not taking this either because it's pulling back to this wall, but it's giving me nothing else to go with it. And it didn't really get anywhere. I mean, it pretty much rejected right at those clusters to the left, right in the middle of them. So I'm waiting at this moment. Oh, yeah, you definitely don't want to lose power in the middle of a trade. Plus, simplicity hasn't gone far. We had an entry, but it's choppy, barely moving down. Clusters to the left. So I'm not convinced yet. Plus, on our way up, you see that I was pointing out chop, up, chop, up, chop, up, chop. So on its way down, I want to make sure that doesn't happen. If we can get like another bar to close down, that'd be great. So we can clean this up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, you do have ODD, double ODD for sure. Now you have some HDs. That's a good sign if this does go down, if this bar closes down, to potentially continue down, but I still don't like it. Now it laid this mini magnet here and maybe laying another mini magnet on top of it. If that closes up, could be a sign it'll keep pushing up. See, look at that. One bar down, one bar up. It's not just going in a trend this morning. Even on its way down. So it's really the first down breakout bar we've had since it started moving long after the London Open. Except for this little run up. Since then, that's the first down bar. And it's not cleaning up just yet. It's still choppy overall.
Potential TX on YM. Double cluster NQ.
Yeah, it's really slow. Really slow. Not looking good for a trade this morning. So, not much to talk about. All right, it's trying to move its way down. Let's see if it can get past all those clusters now, because the clusters did make it hesitate. Go into that 3-bar chop on the 50 tick here. Splisty. It's cleaning up a little bit. Still went straight down and hit this wall ZOI there. I mean, we have a good little ways until settlement down here, but let's see if we can continue. I would like this to continue a little further before considering an LRE short. Preferably below this COI here. Looks like it's going to bust through now. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, keep going. Just laid a fresh ZOI. So if this can keep moving short, wouldn't mind taking an LRE short off of this area if we can keep going down and then pull back. Need to go a little further though. Keep going. Yeah, I'm not taking this. It's pulling back now. Let's see, I'm not taking that. I got to go right back through this fresh ZOI that it just made. Didn't fully break this ZOI. So continue to wait. You can see the 10 tick. You'd have to come back through this. So I'll wait. Hopefully it keeps going short. You don't want to have to go back through order prints.
Double cluster NQ. Potential TX on NQ.
I don't like those double clusters on the 10 right now. It's like if this pulled back to the wall, that'd be an LRE. But I don't like that it would have to get back through these double clusters. If an LRE was like in this area, not up at the wall, I'd like that better. So maybe if it can come down a little bit more, clear out at least this COI.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Yeah, see, now we have triple clusters here. If I were to take this LRE here at the wall, then you'd have to come back through these three clusters. And again, I don't want to do that. We have HD now. HD, you can get away from clusters, but I'm not going to risk that. $191%. Or what I meant is HD overrides double clusters, but we have triple clusters here. So it could come down to this wall right here where these double clusters are and just not be able to break it. About to be 9 o'clock now. We got some more volume coming in. See if it can continue to push this short. See, it's having a hard time breaking that wall with those double clusters right there. If you would have taken this, you probably could have grabbed profit, but to me, that's too risky. And once again, we had another bar down and then right back into chop. Just an ugly morning. It is a Monday morning, pre-market. Pre-market Monday mornings. None of the big boys have been in yet to really set the standard of where the market's going to go or anything like that. So,
Potential TX on and Q. Potential OP rejection on and Q. Trap orders with exhaustion box on and Q. OP rejection on and Q.
yep. HD on the 30 tick. Potential exhaustion box. Trapped orders. Paul at 200%. We'll see. Yeah, I just was thinking about that when I was looking at the HD on the 30 tick. I was like, dang, I forgot again. I keep forgetting. I did it on my laptop for my afternoon trading, but haven't done it on this chart. Yeah, I could have done it today. There was plenty of time. See you, Vegas. Have a good one. We do have a massive amount of HD building up on the 10. I mean, on the 30 tick. It's up to 426% now with a potential mini magnet and an absorption X if it closes down. So that, I don't think we'll have enough time for it to happen. But I was going to say, if we get a simplicity short, could potentially scalp this back down to that ZOI. But not sure that's going to happen in time. If it happens at all. So
Double cluster NQ.
or at least down to the wall here where the double ZOIs are to the left. They're about 918, 1825. But it would need to happen pretty soon.
Potential TX.
It's already 9:14. Double clusters here on the 10. We have the mini magnet with ODD on the 10. That 30 tick is almost at 500% now. It is at 500% now. Right there. Not sure it'll happen though.
Potential TX on NQ.
Just going sideways at the moment, but that's so much HD buildup on the 30. And simplicity going sideways. It's looking like it wants to give it, but If it's going to, it needs to be quick about it. It's already getting close. 10 minutes till dark zone. If this doesn't happen in the next 4 minutes, then I'm going to pass on it. Yeah, that's definitely been boring. Got triple clusters on the 10. Now, if this ends up moving up higher, though, then we're at 600% HD now. If this ends up breaking this high up here, then I'll probably just not even worry about it anymore as well. But the simplicity looks like it wants to go long and break it. We'll see right here what it's going to do. There it goes. Breaking the top of that. Still HD, but I wouldn't want to go expect to go short now, because then it'd have to come back down below this, and there's not enough time for that. So now it is running long. Looks like it might go up straight up to the deviation in ZOI, so there's not going to be enough time for me to get it set up now. So that's going to be my morning. And go ahead and wrap it up. Call it a morning. Nothing for me pre-market. Still a lot of HD on the 30, but now we're 10 minutes away from the open, so I wouldn't really try to trade into anything at the moment. All right, so it's going to be it for me. I'm going to call it a morning. Going to wrap it up. Yep, slow, boring morning. All right. Y'all have a great day. Looks like there's no news either, so nothing to really watch out for. So just be patient and trade well. Take care, everybody.